bartenders.com. This is Jason, and we got him on the smoke break.
It's not too much of a joke. It's more of a story. I used to bartend at this bar up in Okoboji. It's more of a swingers bar. I won't say the name. But there's this couple that used to try and get me to come home with them all the time, and I kept refusing to go home with them. So one Saturday afternoon, right before the 4th of July, I was in there and they were talking to me about coming home with them, and he walked off to do his own thing, and she looked at me and said, "I want to suck your cock." And then she ordered rum and coke. So I make a rum and coke, I bring it up to the bar, I stir it with my cock and I set it on the fucking bar, and I said, "That's as close as you'll ever get to my fucking dick," and she picks it up and slams it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going on break. I went outside, I was like, I gotta get away from this shit, but I mean, Okoboji's a whole different ballgame, so. But.
Well, get the hell out of here, really? You stirred it with your dick and she slammed it.
For real.
And she was not sober.
Oh, she was sober.
She was?
That was her second drink.
After that,
that was her second drink, you know? I mean, come on. I don't tell a whole lot of jokes. I mean, I make fun of the people as they come to the bar. I've been doing it about 10 years.
Did you ever have to clean up after sex? Did you ever have a rabbi, a priest, and a redneck walk into the bar? No rabbi and a priest and any of that shit. There was one, this duck walked into the bar. He said, do you have any duck feed? And I'm like, no, we don't have any duck feed. And he's like, okay, I'll take a rum and coke. So I poured him a rum and coke, sat there, drank his rum and coke and left, and came back the next night and he said, do you have any duck feed? I said, no, we don't have any fucking duck feed. We're a goddamn bar. So he's like, all right, I'll take a rum and coke. So he does his rum and coke and he comes back the next night and he's like, all right, do you have any duck feed? And I'm like, listen, motherfucker, if you ask me if we have any duck feet, another time I'm gonna nail your feet to the floor. So he's like, all right, I'll have a rum and coke. And he comes back in the next night, he orders a rum and coke, give him his rum and coke, and he's like, do you have any duck feet? And fucking takes off out of the bar. More questions? More questions. Provocative? They should be. They're not like very provocative. Do you try and entertain your customers?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you do that?
Just talk shit to them, ask them how their night's going, throw some bottles around, do that type of thing.
Talk shit to them usually gets people booked.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If it's a guy and he orders a slippery nipple, I tell him he's a pussy. Obviously, because it's a slippery nipple.
What's your favorite drink to make?
My favorite drink to make? What you mean? What do I like to drink, or what do I like to make? To make? Just about anything. I like shots. I like to make a lot of bombs. Bombs are fun to make.
You just told us a story about a crazy situation with your cock.
Yeah, stirring a drink. Yeah, that's the craziest shit ever. That's the craziest shit I've ever done.
Ever happened to you? Nothing else pops in your mind?
No.
Have you ever got flashed for a shot or something?
Oh, many times, many times. I was wearing a headband 2 weeks ago, and it said 3 Olives Dude on it, and this girl's like, I'll show you my tits if you give me the headband, and I'm like, for sure, and she whips out her tits and both her nipples are pierced, so that was pretty cool.
It wasn't your headband.
No, it was Caleb's, for sure.
But
for sure.
You didn't feel bad giving it do people ever ask if they can fuck in the bathroom?
No, they just do it. I walked on 2 people actually fucking in the cooler before.
Cooler?
Yeah.
Man, they really needed to go at it. We got Have you ever got late because of being bartender?
Oh, dude, yeah, many times, countless times.
Like at the bar or like?
Yeah, at the bar, outside the bar, in the bar, doesn't matter. The VIP room has seen a lot of action.
Before the door was removed.
Even with the door removed, who gives a shit? I don't know anybody that does.
Dude, usually around this point, I freaking ask you to take a shot with us and tell me really
I'll pour them.
Toast.
We can do some fireball.
Right on. Let's do that, dude. I appreciate it.